Hi witches, blessed be. This is White Raven over here. Today's Monday, so happy Magic Monday to all of you guys. How are you witches? Super excited to be here today. And I'm super excited about the little spells that I'm going to share with you today because I want to expand your horizons. There's so many things that we can use to do magic. But before I go into the video that I have for you today that I know you're gonna love, I want to welcome anybody that is new. If you stumble upon my channel because of the title of the video, I welcome you. My name is White Raven. I teach magic. I am a witch. So if this is something that you are interested in learning, stick around. I teach you a little bit of everything. This is a basic channel. All right, so I'm going to be teaching you a little bit of everything. I do not work for people, and I'm very excited to have you here. So welcome. Today, witches, we're going to be doing magic with cards, with regular playing cards. You don't need to buy tarot decks if you still want to do magic. Not only you can do magic with playing cards, but you can actually read playing cards, like the same way you read the tarot. And then let's face it, guys, every time we go to Walmart, Target, any supermarket, how much is a little pack of cards? These bicycle ones, I collect some of them. I'm so infatuated with cards. Like, I love cards. Tarot, oracles, playing cards, I just love them all. So, but for example, this bicycle brand, I think this one cost me like $5, $7, and these are really beautiful. I am definitely not going to use this ones today because the cards that we're going to use today we're going to destroy. But these are these bicycle hidden cards. They have skulls and skeletons. Pretty nice to use now in this beautiful month of October, which is the month of Samhain. I'm super excited about the month of Samhain. It's my shirt, the Pumpkin King. Absolutely love it. My earrings, I'm fancying my devil card earrings that I got in New Orleans. I'm very excited. So anyways, when you go to the supermarket, when you go to Walmart, when you go to Target, wherever local shop that you go, please check out for decks of cards. It's always nice to have a deck of playing cards at home because you can do a lot of magic with them. A lot. I've been talking to you guys about Star Casas in a couple of videos ago. We did a review on her book, and I think I showed you this book. It's also from Star Casas. It's called Divination Conjure Style. If you want to learn a little bit more about reading the cards, your regular cards, this is a great book. Now, this book that I'm going to show you right now, they're so awesome. It's called A Deck of Spells. Hoodoo playing cards, magic and root work, and conjure. Now, these little books are from Lucky Mojo. I absolutely love anything that comes from Lucky Mojo. I read everything. I devour everything. I think I have all the booklets from Lucky Mojo. So that's a really nice booklet that I recommend if you want to know how to read the cards along with Star Casas. And then I have this one, and this one's in Spanish, and I have shared this one with you guys many times. This is one of my favorite and one of my oldest books, and this is magic but with the tarot cards. Now, this one is in Spanish. I'm going to put in the description of the video the version of this one in English, but this one has beautiful spells for you to do with just the tarot cards. This is a really beautiful book, I'm telling you. So there you go. You have 3 books over there that you can use for you to learn some spells with cards and how to interpret playing cards. Many of us are under the impression that things like this will not be working. If you're new into this path, if you're starting to do witchcraft, and if you're starting to play with the cards and they start talking to you and you're getting to know them, I think this is a great time for you to do a little bit more searching into the playing cards, because this is probably going to really excite you. I remember when I first started reading the tarot cards, how excited I was when I felt like the cards were actually answering me. And I think that is such a moment in which you are just like a sponge, right? Absorbing all the messages that the cards are giving you. So if you're new and you're starting to get to know the cards, I think it's a great time for you to do spells like this because you're making that connection. The more you know sometimes, which is it. And if you're seasoned here, I don't know if you agree with me, but sometimes the more you know, the less fun it gets, because then you know too much and then you have to analyze so many things, right? But sometimes when you just know the basics and you're still in that naive state of becoming a witch, oh, it's such a pretty moment. It's that first love, right? And we get these beautiful messages. So I invite you, witch, to use this moment to start playing with your cards and experiment, because they have a lot of power and they can do a lot of good things for you. Again, the two spells that I have for you today are very simple. They're coming from this book. I strongly suggest that you check these books out, especially this one and Star Casas, because it's going to expand the ability of you working with magic, your spells. It's going to give you so many ideas. It's going to ignite all these ideas in your head. Like your brain is going to be very excited to learn all these things, right? These are just playing cards, and trust me, once you learn them, you're never going to look at them the same way. So I am not going to use cards from my beautiful decks, because the cards that you're going to use today, you are going to destroy. I suggest that if you are going to be doing these spells, make sure to buy a cheap deck, because these cards are going to be destroyed. In my website, I don't know if you guys have seen it, I have blank cards. And I think they're so amazing, because if you want to make your own oracle, you can use these blank cards for you to do your own oracle. If you want to draw in your cards and you can want to just have a daily cards for daily pulling, listen, I have some blank cards in my website. I think they're great. They're super awesome. So anyways, this is the backing of those cards that I have in the website. And so since I'm going to destroy them, what I did, I copied a card of the Queen of Diamonds, because we're going to be working with her. See my nails? They're so cool, right? They're supposed to be blood. And then this one is the little Joker. So you have two Jokers in your deck. We are going to use the little Joker for this particular spell. The two spells that we're going to be doing today, one is to get rid of a woman that is eyeballing your man. And the other one is to send back a hex or some type of negative energies that you're feeling that somebody's throwing at you, either if you know or if you do not know the person. Last, I gotta warn you, this is hoodoo. So they are going to tell you that you need to read the Psalms of the Bible, 2 of them. One for each spell. Do you have to do that? Absolutely not. If you don't want to use the Psalm of the Bible, you don't have to. Just make sure that you create your own chant for these spells. Without further ado, witches, let's get into it. Okay, witches, for these different spells, we're going to use 2 different cards. We're going to use the Queen of Diamonds, and we are also going to use the little Joker. I'm going to start with the spell with the Queen of Diamonds, and this is for when there is a woman eyeing your man. There's another woman, your man is flirting with another girl. This is for you to get rid of that woman and get her away from your man once and for all. She's out, she's gone, bye-bye. So you're going to get the Queen of Diamonds. You're going to need a marker for all these spells. And for this particular one, we're going to be also using a black candle. For this one, you're going to need hot food oil. You're also going to need eucalyptus essential oil. And in this particular case, it was also requesting a dirt dauber nest. It's impossible for me in Virginia to get that. I can't find it anywhere, or at least where I live. So we're going to be using for this one banishing powder. Okay, so these are the needs, and you need nasty intention, which is that this woman is going to take your man away. That's her whole purpose in life, is to take your man away. So make sure you feel that in your skin, witches, because we need to get rid of this once and for all. We're going to start by writing the other woman's name and the other woman's birth date. Listen, I gotta say something. A lot of us women, we can be like so badass when it comes to find out the other woman's social security, height, weight, address, everything. So I have no doubt that you'll be able to find that. If you do not know and you just have this feeling that your man is just messing around, then you're going to put the other woman. If you were to know her birthday, then you write it in the bottom. But if we do not her birthday, then you put the other woman again. This is what we're going to do, which is my man is going to kill me because I am opening one of the new oils. He's the one that puts all these plastics. I know we haven't done it lately, but yeah, this one's new. Whenever you get my oil switches, make sure to shake them. Wakey, wakey. Time for you to work. All right, this is very it has a lot of irritants. This is very nasty stuff, so if you have sensitive skin, make sure to use gloves. This oil is in my website. Okay, so let's put some hot food oil on that woman. This oil is to make her burn and leave, like run away, like if she was being chased by the devil. If you want to put the whole bottle, go ahead and put the whole bottle. You're going to place her face down in your saucer. Grab your black candle. You can put in here the other woman, or if you know the name, the name. You're going to get some eucalyptus oil, which is... Be careful because this is also, you know, all these oils are very irritant, okay? Especially if they are in their essential oil formula. And the last thing that I'm going to do, which is just because I don't have the dirt dauber nest in here, I'm going to put some vanishing powder. Don't put a lot, okay? Remember this has sulfur, all right? Plus other irritants as well. Focus switch, let's light this up. Now, at this moment, you are going to grab your Bible, and the psalm that you are going to read is going to be Psalm 113, and you're going to pray that psalm as this candle is burning. You are going to do this spell, which is at night when the hands of the clock are going down. You are going to let this candle consume. When the candle burns all the way down, you are going to take the remnants and you're going to take it to a crossroad. You're going to turn the card and you're going to say, bye, bitch. She's going to be gone. Now, there's so many other times in which we feel that somebody has thrown a hex to us. We have no idea who it is, but we feel it and we're certain. I have shared with you guys how to corroborate and confirm that you indeed have been worked. In that particular case, we are going to use the little joker. There's 2 jokers in the cards. Make sure you use the little joker. If we do not know the name of the person that is throwing this hex at us, the idea is for us to send this back to the person that is sending this hex at us. You are going to cross it by putting enemy of mine, and we're just crossing it, and then we're just going to turn it around and we're going to write those who wish me harm. We're going to make a cross or an X. Once you have written down that in your card, we are going to put in that card fiery wall of protection. In the book, they're going to tell you about using a different type of oil. I don't have that oil. It's called Fear Not to Walk Over Evil. Then that's the one that you're going to use. Fiery wall of protection to me will do the same thing. We are going to also cross it. Once you put the oil in the card witches, you're also going to put some black pepper. Just like this. So for this particular spell, witches, you can do one of 2 things. You can do a reversal candle. I know that lots of you guys do not have reversal candle and they don't have access to a reversal candle. So you can use a white candle. That's what I'm going to use. White is an all-purpose color, so to me, this is perfect. You can also put over here enemy of mine, or if you actually know the name of the person, then you will put in the name of the person. Once you have that carved in the candle, you are going to be using uncrossing oil. Now, this oil, please make sure you shake it well if you receive it from me. It's going to be in the website sometime this week. It's really nasty. I really love it. I love how it came out. This is mine, of course, and it'll be in the website coming up soon. So you are going to anoint your candle with uncrossing oil. The idea is for you to send back the work that has been thrown at you, and you want to send it back to that person. Once you have everything ready to go, we are going to light our candle. Same thing, which is do this at night when the hands of the clock are going in a downward way. While your candle is burning, you are going to read Psalm number 1. If you don't want to read the Psalm, then do your own chantings. By all means, that is 100% okay. Once you're finished doing your chants or reading the Psalm, you let this candle burn all the way through. Once this is finished, you're going to grab all the remnants and you are going to throw this in running water. If you don't have any running water around you, then you are going to scatter these also in the crossroads. Witches, many of you are under the impression that spells do not sound nasty if they don't have a lot of complicated steps and they're not strong enough. Please make sure not to be adding additional things to the spells that are shared here with you. There is no need for you to add different oils, different powders, and different steps just because you think this is not strong enough. Not only you're already putting doubt in the whole process of this spell, but you can alter the outcome of this spell. Please make sure that your magic is organized, that your magic is elegant. This is something that I tell you all the time. Because, which is too much stuff in a spell will make your spell extremely heavy. And the directions that you give the universe to carry on are going to be unclear, or your spell is not going to reach the target, or is simply not going to carry on what you want. Just think about that, okay? Keep your magic clean. That's it, witches. Thank you so much for watching this video. Thank you so much for being here today. I'm going to be having the uncrossing oil pretty soon in the website. Check out the website. I have a lot of new stuff in there. On the same token, I want to say thank you so very much for everybody that's been supporting my small business, the people that have been purchasing the Samhain Spirit Kit. It's loaded, it's really loaded. It's been heavily charged. Trust me, I'm really excited about that product, so thank you so much. There's only 4 left, so if you're interested, please check it out. That kit is intended to facilitate the communication between you and your loved ones in the night of Samhain. Which is, if you want to know more about Samhain, let me know. It's been a couple of years that every Samhain I talk about Samhain. I think you guys already know a lot about Samhain, but if you want more magic and if you guys want to know more about Samhain, let me know and I can redo some spells and maybe add new stuff. Visit my website, whiteravenandwitcheslair.com, and you're gonna see a lot of goodies in there that you may be needing. Check out the blank cards, guys. They're really awesome. Also, you can email me at layerofthewitch@yahoo.com. I do not work for anybody and I do not do readings or consultations. I'm a teacher and I'm teaching here, and this is the best I can do for you guys. Next week is coming up the book review on this amazing book, Secrets of Santa Muerte. I gotta tell you, witches, this book is charged. So many interesting things have been happening to me while I'm reading this book. I can't wait to share this book with you. This is incredible. That's gonna be next week. I really want to talk about this book. Really. I have a few book reviews that I'm going to be sharing with you. Matt Oren's book is already out. It's called Mastering Magic. If you want to check that out as well, we can discuss it if you have any questions in regard to that book. Remember, I'm in Facebook, Instagram, and Pinterest, and I'm here with you all the time. Thank you so much for all your beautiful messages. Thank you for all the love. I love you all, witches. Check out your cards. Learn how to do spells with your card. This is going to change the game a little bit. You're going to love it. Witches, you must stay very smart. Knowledge is power. But above all, witches, you have to stay so very wicked. Bye.